All right, we finished the first stage or the first section, that was 1 through 41, okay? Starting with hydrogen, going through niobium. Got that down, isn't that awesome? So now we're gonna start on section 2, and we're going to treat section 2 the same way that we treated section 1. You guys know the protocol for learning, how you take these new elements, you put them on a flashcard, okay, put the numbers next to them, okay, and start to verbalize them at different times throughout the day until you learn it. And so let's go and find out what we have for 42 is molybdenum, 43 is technetium, number 44 is ruthenium, rhodium, and number 46 is palladium. Okay, so we're going to start at 42 again, and we have molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, number 44, number 45 is rhodium, and palladium. And again, we're going to verbalize these. What you also want to realize, again, is that there's 5 total. So if you have 4, for instance, that you say, you know you missed 1. Another thing we're going to concentrate on is that we understand that we have to be specifically in order. Now, of course, you're going to make mistakes, and that's fine. Fix the mistakes. Always, immediately fix the mistakes. And how do you fix the mistake? Start over at the beginning at 42 and start over again. That's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. Fix your mistakes because you're building a neural passageway. And for a lot of you, you will never have even seen these words before. You'll never have even seen the words before, so they're brand new to you. So sure, you're going to have some difficulty with some of these words. That's okay. There's no problem, okay? You have difficulties because some of these words are quite difficult. Molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium. Now, how do you remember those words? You can use different techniques. Like one technique I find sometimes works is ruthenium and rhodium. Which one comes first? Well, the longer word comes first because they both start with R, right? The longer R is before the shorter R. So those little techniques sometimes can help you in the early stages. You can use the same thing if you think back to hydrogen and helium. Which H comes first? Well, the longer H. Hydrogen and then the shorter H, helium. Then you have lithium. And it's the same thing with 4 and 5, isn't it? You have beryllium, the long B, right? B, and then boron, the short B. So here it's the same protocol. You have the long R, which is ruthenium, because it's a longer word. And then you have the shorter R word here, which is rhodium. So whatever you need to do in terms of little mnemonics or little tricks like that that work for you, go ahead and use them, okay? Now another thing here is the long R. Think about it. For those who know baseball history from the United States, one of the great long ball hitters, home run hitters, was Babe Ruth, okay? Now, if you know that, you can also do, well, this R is longer than this R, right? And Babe Ruth has a long ball hitter. So those kinds of things you can certainly do on your own. You can certainly, and it helps you to get a sense that, okay, you individually did that, right? And so when you're doing that, it becomes more fun because you added that little aspect to it. Now you could also say Babe Ruth. I'd like to wonder if Babe Ruth was playing baseball, because if he went on the road, maybe he'll play in my city. All right? So you got Ruth and then road. So Babe Ruth is going on the road. You see? So you can combine the 2 words there too. So there's different little things you can do as you're learning this kind of difficult material. Okay? And make it your own if you desire. And I'm sure you can look at the words and you can figure out different devices or different tricks so that you can remember these easier. Now, what will happen is when you get to the integration stage, you won't need that anymore. So for instance, I don't really necessarily think about Babe Ruth when I get to ruthenium. I don't have to. Or rhodium. I don't think of Babe Ruth going on the road. But at the beginning stages, it helps you, right, to learn the material, to learn the sequence too. You have 44, then you have 45. Which one's first? I get mixed up because they both start with R. So it helps you to sequence it right from the beginning and learn it appropriately at the beginning. So let's go over this again. But do that. Don't be shy from using a little bit of your own flavor in terms of memorization. I think it's a great thing. So just do what you think and add to this whole memorization matrix your own flavor to it. But let's get back to the brass tacks again. Okay, and the brass tacks for today are section 2. This is the first string, and there's going to be 7 strings in section 2, just like there was in section 1. All right, and the first one is molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium. It's 5 total, and it's 42 through 46. 42, molybdenum, 43, technetium, 44, ruthenium, 45, rhodium, and 46, palladium. All right, that'll do it for today. Take care and have a good day, everybody.